Have you settled down in life and decided that this is it? This is what you're going to get? You've been dealt with a hand of cards that are just the way they are and you're just going to accept it? Have you decided to not pursue anything challenging anymore? Or have you just thought, this is my life and this is what it is and it's never going to change? If you have ever thought any of these thoughts and you've just accepted what is rather than pursue what you want, that is your challenge. That is your growth. That is the thing that's going to make you a better person. Do not settle for what you have right now just because it's easy. If you want to be more successful, have more happiness, have more fulfillment, you have to do the work. It takes work to be happy. It takes work to have relationships. It takes work to do great work in your career, in the contributions you make, in the social impact you want to have. All of this requires work. And there's this misconception that when you have what you want, you don't have to work anymore. It's not. It's every single day you got to keep growing. You got to keep doing the work. And you got to keep believing in this bigger, higher version of who you are. Because when you start living life in that way, bigger, greater, more awesome things are going to come your way. And I truly believe that. Hi everyone, my name is Dominique Narciso and I'm a success coach for high achievers and aspiring entrepreneurs. I help you redefine personal and professional success so that you can create the kind of life that brings you more income, impact, and freedom. So today I'm talking to you about this topic because there's this notion that once you've arrived, you don't have to work anymore. Once you've gotten to where you want to be, it doesn't require any more effort. But I want to really challenge you and ask you, when was the last time that you dreamed? When was the last time that you just went wild with your imagination and thought about the most amazing possibility for yourself? Just think about it. If I asked you the question, if you could have anything you want, what would you have? If you could experience anything you want, what would you experience? If you could be anybody you want to be, who would you be? These are the questions that pull you into a brighter, more exciting, more fulfilling, more awesome future. But unless you ask yourself these questions, you are going to continually have the kind of life that you have on and on and on. And unless you decide to consciously change, to choose growth, to choose to step outside of your comfort zone, you're not going to experience different results. So dreaming is a requirement of success. Dreaming is a requirement of being bigger, bolder, more positive, more audacious. You have to dream crazy dreams if you want to make them happen. You have to dream your dreams. They have to be your dreams. I was talking to another American who was living out in France, who's living out in France right now, and we're both coaches and we're both all into possibility and understanding, what can we do to help people think bigger of themselves? What can we do to bring more positivity to the world? What can we do to level up our own lives so then we can show up better, we can show up bigger, we can show up more lively, more vibrant? And it was so interesting because, you go back to the old American dream. I'm Filipino American, born and raised in Los Angeles, California. And, there's this idea, this philosophy in our country. If you're American too, this philosophy. It's like, if you work hard, it's going to happen. Dream big dreams. You can make it happen in America. If, you can be who you want to be. There's all these messages from everywhere that says, if you're an American, you can make your dreams happen. And I truly, truly believe that. And I think it's part of who I am because, hey, I'm I'm a Filipina. I'm married to a woman. We have 3 kids. We're living this great lifestyle. And I know that I'm blessed. I know that I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't an American. The time and place in history where I was born and who my parents were and who my parents are and everything, everything aligned for me to have and be who I am freely, love who I want to love, have the kind of life that I want to have and pursue this dream that I have right now. All of these elements, it's because I believe as much as you should. And what I'm asking you to is to believe in your dreams, to imagine bigger and better things for yourself and to work at it. That's the kicker. It's you got to work. It's not just about saying yes to your dreams. Like that's one big element, but it's the doing the work day in and day out, building the habits, changing your thoughts, changing your mindset, changing your environment, changing your lifestyle to fit the kind of person you want to be. So if you've ever, told yourself like, oh, I want to be, have this much money, I want to be like a millionaire. You got to start acting and being and thinking and living as if you're already a millionaire. There's a shift that needs to happen. Same thing with health. If you want to have that great, CrossFit body or a swimmer body or tennis body, are you doing the work? Are you doing the workouts? Are you eating right for that type of result that you want? Success, it's not hard. It's not hard to get there. The hard part is staying committed and staying disciplined to the actions and the habits that you need to do. You just need to do it in order to get the results that you want. So the importance of the dream is that the dream needs to be so big, so good, so on point with who you want to become and the kind of life that you want, so that you're waking up in the middle of the night with epiphanies at like 2 a.m. and writing down your thoughts. Or you're waking up in the morning, really excited to write in your journal and talk about your dream. Like this is like, there's this one book, it's called What Do You Do With an Idea? And I forget who the author is, but it's this notion that if you have your own ideas and you're really scared to share them because you're not sure what people are going to say, or what people are how they're gonna judge it, or what they're gonna think of you. Like those ideas and those dreams and those things that make you light up inside. Wearing this shirt that says "Shine Your Light." Those things that make you light up inside, you have to give those the room, the space to grow, because only you will do it. There's gonna be no one else is gonna live your dreams for you. Your kids are not gonna live your dreams for you. Your friends are not gonna live your dreams for you. You have to make it happen for yourself. And when you start doing that, when you start dreaming bigger and you start acting into the dream that you have, you will, and I guarantee it, you will inspire others around you to pursue their own dreams because they see themselves in you. If you see yourself in me or me in you, like whatever it is, whatever I'm saying to you right now, and if it's inspiring you, share this with a friend, share this with a colleague, share this with someone who needs to hear this right now, because I hear day in and day out of people that are miserable in their jobs, or people that are miserable in their lives, not just miserable, but content, but they know that they can do more. And what I want to say is like, if you know that you can do more, do more. Do less of the things that are distracting and making you busy and, keeping your eye off like what you want to focus on, but do more of the things that matter. And if you can make that tiny shift, do the things that matter, do the things that are aligned with that bigger, better, greater vision that you have for yourself, and take the actions that you need to take every single day from this day forth, you will have an amazing, awesome, incredible life because you're in the pursuit. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the joy of this life, is the pursuit. It's actually achieving and accomplishing the goal is great. Like it's a good feeling, but it's fleeting. It happens in a moment, and then you're like, okay, now what's the next thing? And in pursuit of what you want and building what you want, and the greatest joy in doing all of that, in the dreaming, in the pursuing, is bringing people along with you, teaching people what you know, teaching people what you've learned, inspiring others, motivating others, encouraging others to believe in their greater self. Because in this time of the world, like we all need positive relationships, positive communities, positive encouragement to be our bigger selves. Because all of the challenges that we're faced with, from the national level to the community level to our family level, all of the challenge and the problems we are faced with, we cannot solve them alone. And we cannot depend on a certain leader or a certain group to solve them for us. We're all part of this bigger humanity. And when you're doing the work on yourself, when you're dreaming bigger dreams and you're pursuing them and you're trying to live a healthy life, you're trying to be a positive role model, you're trying to lead, you're trying to do the right thing, like these are the types of qualities that make you an amazing, awesome human being that's going to make ripple effects in the world. Whether or not you do achieve your goals, you know, it's the pursuit. When people see you working hard, they're going to work harder because you become the example. All right, so thank you so much for listening to this. Share it with a friend. If you have not yet, please go to my website, www.domnarciso.com, and subscribe to my email list. Please subscribe to my email list. If you need more motivation, more success strategies, some tips, some ideas, just some inspiration on your own journey, because everyone's journey is different, let me be your coach. Let me help you. Let me guide you. I've been through several types of career reinventions and moving from country to country every 2 to 3 years for the past decade. So I know what it's like to be in that place of uncertainty and not knowing what to do next. But what I want to say is that regardless of where you are, know that you're not alone. You're not alone on your journey. The challenges and the problems you're facing, someone else is experiencing it too. Maybe you're not connected with them, but know that you're not alone and that there are people out there like me or other folks that, depending on what your challenge is, that are there to help you. So get the help that you need. Don't do it alone because we're not meant to be alone. Like human beings are not meant to be alone. All right, everyone. I look forward to seeing you next week. Make sure you check out the next video. I am so happy you're here with me. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and I'll be back. All right. Be bold, be positive, and take action every day.